Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're starting our 50th year of dishing out fine comedy improv at our theater out here in Burbank. And we're on our 6th year of doing online shows. We have over 500 online shows, both short and long form, featuring kids, teens, and adults. Today is our 5 p.m. long form team, and let's introduce the cast. Starting with Michael, it's his brand new first show.
Hi, everybody. I'm Michael, and I'm ready to have a good time tonight.
And Pamela, it's her second show with us.
It's been great fun, and I'm looking forward to it.
And now here's all the veterans. Amanda.
Hi, everyone. I'm excited for tonight.
And Audrey. And James.
What up, YouTube?
And Nick. All right, so today our story is Stories of Betrayal. It's a long-form game, and paired up 3 pairs. Nick and Audrey are a couple. James and Amanda are a couple. And Pamela and Michael are a couple. And Pamela is also Audrey's mother. James and Nick are brothers. And Amanda and Michael are siblings as well, brother and sister. So I'm going to have Nick and Audrey stay out here first. Okay, so I appreciate you guys for being on our television show. Welcome, Stories of Betrayal here today. And of course, I know that your mom's on the show with us, Audrey. Your brother, Nick, James is on the show. And so obviously there's probably some stories you have about them that you might have felt betrayed as a child growing up with your mother or with your brother. And you can certainly say those. And I'm sure there's stories between the two of you. I know it's kind of putting you on the spot, but you guys reached out to be on the show. You've seen it before. And it's all about stories of betrayal. So I'm sure that each one of you has some. I'm going to start with Nick. How you're feeling with Audrey, maybe tell everybody how long you guys have been together. Are you married or just partners? Do you have any kids? And are there any issues that you find between the two of you? Then we can talk about your mother and your brother.
Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me have the opportunity to talk first. I think it's very important for the man to be the first one to talk. So this is what the problem is with me and Audrey. You see, I have a very traditional set of values. We met when we are studying abroad. See, I'm originally from Scottsdale, Arizona, but we are studying abroad in Deutschland. See, it's where I picked up my common dialect, and we'll get into that later. I have a problem about that. But you see, so Audrey and I, the biggest problem is that I am a very traditional man. I'm very, I work. And she's the one who I want her to stay home, but she has different problems with that. So you can let her talk. She likes doing that. So please, by all means, let her say something or she'll get mad at me.
Wow. This has come to a surprise because Mr. Scove, my husband Nick, behind the scenes, he is so progressive and thinks that I can work still and cook. So I don't know where this identity's coming from. So I think he and I need to work things out if he feels he can't be his truest form right now. So
you think he's acting for the television to try and create drama? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, he does this when he's uncomfortable in new situations.
No.
And
I do not.
Just ignore him. He just, that's how he deals with things. It's what happened in therapy, honey. You thought you were a rapper during our couples therapy.
Yes.
And you're not a rapper. You're not. I'm sorry.
I was aspiring. In the moment, I was trying to work on my my beats and my rhymes. I was
in therapy. You thought that was a good time to do that?
I thought that it was a good thing. She said that I was deflecting, and I thought, deflecting, reflecting. It's what rappers have to do when they're making their rhymes, So
no, I don't think you and I listen to the same rap music.
But I don't think that you're really listening to the lyrics, you know.
Well,
I'm
because
the
your
best-
lyrics are shitty.
Well, that's not why you listen to rap. You don't understand. You need to understand that the lyrics in rap music are the good things. You know, you're listening for the beat, you're listening for so that you can dance to it. I'm listening because I want to understand what they're going through, you know?
Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what I think when I actually do listen to lyrics. I'm not
This is
some
what I mean.
bimbo.
I try and tell her what she thinks. And she says,
Yeah, I don't know if I do that. I don't think you should ever tell any woman what she should be thinking,
Also,
or
you
if
have
she
problem too.
she in return shouldn't tell you how you're supposed to think. You know,
can try.
people can think any way they'd like. It doesn't necessarily mean they're thinking correctly, but
He
it's still
is
their
just
feelings.
insecure.
So
Okay.
it sounds like you guys don't listen to each other.
Yeah,
I
well,
listen to
he's always been insecure. I've been this very successful bottle girl in Miami, and like I gave him my number, and you know I'm probably the first girl that gave him like a number. So
No,
yeah,
I've had several numbers.
Okay, well,
Seven.
you confused me. Okay, so what were you in Miami? You're a bottle girl.
yeah.
Girl, yes.
What is that?
You've never
Well,
partied.
so it was really fun. I gave bottles of alcohol to tables, and then I would
Yeah.
dance for them as well.
I see.
So I had kind of like a hybrid job, and I did very well. But you know, until you meet the one, I had to kind of put that away. That was my past.
Well, wait a minute now. So you met him through the bottle thing, and then you both went to Germany to go to school together?
No.
Yeah.
I thought, Nick, you said you went to Germany. I thought you said you...
Yes. No, that's where it. Okay, look. So she was a bottle girl in Miami. Yeah. Right. So that's where we went to school together. Right. And I had met her before, and she reminded me of that. And I thought that we re-met, and I thought it was a romantic thing, meeting in this study abroad program. So that's why that's the story I tell, because I feel like Deutschland is such a part of my identity. You know, I want to take everything and make it a part of it. And it's much better
Right.
story. It's like saying that you met somebody on the internet. What's the point in saying you met them on Tinder? You know,
Okay.
why would I say that I met her when I was drunk at the bottle service? And
Okay,
I
so you
bought-
just made
bought
up the story. So you
alcohol
tend to
from
make stories up. Is that the kind of person you are? You're making up stories all the time?
I'm not making up a story. We also met in Germany when I was a much more sober. I was not sober, but I was much more sober.
You met again in Germany, or you met...
I forgot who she was. She was
I
just
see.
dancing on my table. It was a nice
see.
ass. What do you want me to do? I can
Okay,
only be a
okay.
man.
I've been working on it, so I
It's very
understand
nice.
it was a little different.
Okay, so you don't want her to go back and do that anymore now. You don't want her to go do the bottle
Her do
dancing
it
thing.
now? Look at her. She could no more do it than I could climb mountains.
Okay, now you're really... Okay. So how are you feeling right now, Audrey? It sounds like he's not supportive of your life. It sounds like he kind of got you to marry him, and then he wants to control your life now, it sounds like.
Well, he like low key, he comes from a long history of wealth in Germany, like from.
But he's from Scottsdale. He's from Scottsdale.
I
And he
couldn't
went to
be a
Germany,
very-
and now he thinks he's German. Maybe he has German ancestors.
I do.
Oh,
I do.
okay, yeah, he does have German ancestors that like they know Mr. You know Benz, Mercedes Benz guy. So like,
That's his name, Benz, Mr.
Benz.
Benz?
Mr.
Yeah.
Benz.
There was Mr. Mercedes and Mr. Benz. We knew Mr. Benz.
I just worked really hard as a bottle girl, and I wasn't given anything, but I saw Nick had a very fruitful life. Like his parents kind of, you know, they were present for him and told him that, hey, I love you, son, and that was really nice for me to hear. And you know, my dad, I don't know my dad. I sometimes see him when he watches me dance, but it makes me uncomfortable. But that's maybe a story for another time.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to get into that one. But you obviously have daddy issues because you married a strong man who thinks he's a German and he wants to take over your life.
I am German.
Oh my God, how do you know that? Are you? Maybe he's our new therapist. We should cancel Mrs. Swan. She's kind of a.
Nine. Mrs. Swan's a very nice lady.
Does
Like, he has
does by the way,
double
does Nick look like your father?
Do I? You've never introduced me. You said that he's in the back of the strip club, but I've been to the strip club and you said that he's not there.
Well, sometimes I do get you and him confused.
Oh, see, there it is. There's the button we're trying to push there. Okay.
Do I look old or does he look young? I'm very subconscious. Do I look old
know
to
you are.
you? Do I look
Yeah, you
old
are.
to you?
Well,
Is
you're
it
not.
good thing? Is it sexy old?
I mean,
Is your dad sexy old?
Oh,
I can be sexy old.
Okay,
I think my dad is doing better in that department. than
Oh,
oh my God.
you hear this? This is why you have problems. She says her dad's more attractive than me.
Okay.
She doesn't
He
even
is.
talk to him.
All right.
I mean,
Oh,
you want honesty?
I do. It
I'm
just
on.
hurts. It just hurts.
Okay, that's fine, but you're a grown ass man. You can deal with it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to bring you guys back. Just go out to the green room and go have some snacks and appetizers there. Grab a beer. Okay. James and Amanda. Okay. So I know, well, you already seem angry, James.
No.
But we haven't
no,
even started the
I-
show, and you're folding your arms, and you're
Well,
already
just
kind
because
of.
I'm folding my arms does not mean I'm angry. I'm rather upset with the concession stands over there. You call that an excuse for beer?
Okay, well, we don't have German beer there. I'm sorry about that. We have some Stella back there, but that's Belgium, and I know that you have a problem with that. And we have Corona, and you have a problem. You seem to be okay. Amanda, is he very similar to his brother that he wants to control you?
No, actually, he does allow me to have my freedom and for me to work, but he doesn't allow me to travel. I want to see the world. He makes up places that he went, but now I want to go. I want to see elephants. I even keep this elephant on my desk all the time because I want to go see elephants. And he's always making excuses why he can't travel with me.
Why? What's that, James? Why have a problem?
I have to work. I am the clear provider here. And why? I mean, why would you want to leave? Why would you want to go anywhere else? There's only one other country worth going to, and she hasn't said its name. She hasn't said its name once. Does she want to go to Germany? No, she does not want to go to Germany. She does not want to learn about the family legacy, and she does not want to see Mr. Benz. So, no, I say kaput on the elephant.
I just want to get out and go on vacation. You don't take me places.
There will be
And I'm
no
pretty
such
sure
vacation
that other places, other people will take me
until
places.
Germany is in the itinerary.
Okay, wow. I thought your brother had some issues. It sounds like you've got some serious anger issues, James.
I don't know.
He has anger issues too. I think Nick ran over our cat. All of a sudden, it just disappeared. Oh, just disappears. I think Nick ran over our cat and is not telling us.
Okay, so
Furballs has been missing. This is quite alarming to me. And it
the
is a
cat's
source of
fur balls.
agitation.
That's the name of the cat. Fur balls.
Fur balls.
Elf.
Hair
Okay.
fur balls. Say the name
Okay.
correctly, please. Bitte.
Look, Amanda, how do you feel about Nick, James's brother? Because obviously they're both controlling. What happens when the two of them get together? How do you and Audrey feel about that when you have like a dinner together?
Her and I just drink wine. When I have both of them, I don't even know what character I'm going to get. I'm not going to lie with Nick, but I just, drink it up and I just enjoy it because I love James. And, even though he doesn't take me to travel, the rest of our lives, the rest of it, he takes very good care of me. I'm his princess. And I don't know what happened to our cat. And so maybe Nick has multiple personality disorders because sometimes stuff will happen he doesn't remember.
Are you
So it's
saying
hard.
that my family has a history of mental illness? Don't answer that.
Okay.
Don't answer that. No.
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 Okay. Well, James, your brother went over to Germany, and he said he met Amanda over there too, or Audrey. I mean, so did you go on that trip with them? Did you go there with them? Have you gone back to see your ancestors?
Yes, of course. It is so vital and so important to reconnect with our roots. You cannot take away the roots, that driving Germanic spirit that has existed ever since Beethoven and Mercedes and das Autobahn. I mean, and she looks bored. She looks bored. She does not even know the power of these things and how it's supposed to inspire and fuel us. And this is what I have to deal with here, Scove.
And
Nothing.
this is what I have to deal with.
Okay.
Blatant
So,
disrespect.
all right. So you want to travel more, Amanda?
I want to see
and-
elephants.
and
I wanna
okay,
go-
so-
I just want to travel. Why does Germany? What's Germany here? What do they have wine? Like they would what? What? Are we
Yeah, you
going
brought up
for?
wine a couple times. Let me ask you something. Do you and Audrey drink a lot of wine together because of the
Yeah.
men you're with? So you feel suppressed and oppressed by them. So you're drinking more wine? Because I noticed that you guys, seem to be drinking a lot. Even in our green room, we've already lost some wine.
Yes, I'm not even ashamed. Like yeah.
I saw one of them labels and it comes from France. Are you serious? You are drinking the nectar of the Franks? That's who you want to align with? Charlemagne? You think you are some kind of a French bro? No, you married a German, and this is what
I want to go
the
see the
family needs
Eiffel
to be more about.
Tower.
I do not. I'm not interested in hearing your tusks, and I do not care how they consume water and get to be that size. This is
Okay,
not National Geographic.
Okay.
James,
All right.
calm down, honey. You're getting a little bit excited. Yeah, maybe it's because you're on camera. I'll come give you some little snuggles and hugs when we get off, okay?
No,
Okay, yeah, what- Yeah. Why don't you two go to the green room for a second and
Okay.
calm down?
Come on.
Okay. Just calm down. Okay. That's whacked out Germans. Okay. Michael and Pamela. Okay. So, Pamela, I have talked to your daughter who feels like her husband, Nick, is kind of like holding her back and not letting her work anymore. And then Michael, your sister, Amanda, it sounds like she's married to Nick's brother, and it's the same thing where there's a little bit of oppression and holding her back. So let's address that first, and then let's talk about you guys. So,
Those guys are lunatics. I mean, they're just crazy. I don't know.
It's like German intolerance. They can't tolerate anything American.
Or French or Irish. Or,
Anything.
Yeah.
They just attack.
So
I feel
what did
like
you?
my girl is having to succumb to something she's not ready for, or never.
But you know
will be
what?
ready for.
You know what's worse though is aren't those boys from Phoenix or something like that?
Scottsdale, Arizona. Yeah, they live
Scottsdale,
there.
That's it. Arizona. They're Arizona
It's
boys.
nuts.
What? Like I said,
Well,
they're
they
crazy.
have German ancestors, so they're picking up the German accent. They like to be.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
Irish.
I mean, I have Italian ancestors. You don't hear me walking around talking like I'm Joe Pesci.
I'm literally
Yeah.
like everything except Oriental.
Okay. Well, that's an old term. Okay, let me ask you this. What did you feel, Pamela, when your daughter married Nick?
Look, my little girl Audrey, when she was 4 years old, she tested out of this world. She went to 7th grade at 4 years old, gifted beyond belief. Literally, I took this girl, she was above and ahead of, so she was always lost though. There was nothing I could do to get her on board. So then she meets this guy. It's like she thinks this is going to help her. It's going to control her. She's going to get some control over her life, but it's making things worse. It's not
Okay.
working.
So your daughter worked in a bottle club where they open up the booze and then she danced on their table. I mean, that doesn't sound like a highly educated girl way above herself. It sounds like she's going to the lowest common denominator.
No, these type girls, or children, I should say, they're just out of the realm. Their scope is so different. They can't see the normality of the regular life. They're out of touch. They can't get their teeth in the norm. And so they're just out of whack. It takes a long time for them to grow and accomplish who they should be and the way they should go. It's different.
Well, you had a little falling out with Nick a little bit, and it's because of what you said at the wedding, Pamela. That you got up and said, "Is anybody against this thing?" You said, "Yes, I don't want her to marry that scumbag."
No, I didn't want him to because I saw this coming. He is overpowering. He's pressuring. She needs to have some area of getting out and learning and growing and doing. He is so controlling. She can't do anything. She's like a Capricorn or a what do you call it? What do you call it, Michael? When they're just so entrenched in somebody. Or do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just got a note from one of my producers. They called people during the show. They called Audrey's father, who you're estranged to, obviously, and remarried Michael, a younger man. It says here that she became a bottle girl because she hates you. And she wanted to, just because she doesn't get along with her estranged father. She was upset that you divorced when she was younger, and the only time that he could see her was when he went to the club and sit in the back. And you also got a restraining order against her father when she was younger. And maybe you think that might have hurt her development as a 4-year-old in 7th grade, and then being pushed by their mother, who's, kind of like, big time achiever. And then you did it so much that now she hates you, and she said, "I'm going to take a lower end job." So I think that's what really happened there, Pamela.
Well, you know what? When you're raising kids, especially something that's not on the norm, way off the realm, no one really knows how to do it. You're going to make mistakes. And when the father couldn't accept the child for who she was, I mean, literally, she was 4 years old. I could give her a book and she would understand the darn book. She could take the information and recite it back with understanding. You just don't understand who this child was. She was amazing. She was beyond the norm. I didn't know
Michael,
what to do.
I hate to cut in here, but Michael, you were the dean of the school when she was in high school. And of course, that was, a little earlier. The separation restraining order happened when she was in middle school. And then she was the dean. And then apparently, you had conversations with Pamela. Then you started going out with each other, and your daughter Audrey knew, and that created even more of a rift between her and her mother, that she's going to go out with the dean of her own high school. So what do you have to say about that, Michael?
I mean, you can't really help who you fall for. That's not our fault that we fell for each other. I mean, she was the one getting in trouble and who actually caused us to meet in the first place. I mean, it's technically her fault. It wasn't, if she hadn't gotten in trouble, her mother wouldn't have been in my office all the time.
And she got in trouble because of alcohol in the parking lot.
Because of just acting out, just not being a good student, not because of her grades. The girl was a brilliant mind, but she just was very unfocused. And so she was always getting into trouble, causing arguments, yelling at teachers, smoking in the hallways, all kinds of crazy things that kids do. But she just was the whole reason that we even met.
Well, that whole reaction was the fact that she didn't want her mother to not let her see her father anymore. And now she's estranged from her father, and it's never going to be repaired. And I think she has some resentment about you now being, like you once said, you can call me daddy instead of dean. That might have stepped over the line. She was already in high school. Who wants the new husband to come in and say, "Call me daddy," when the girl's like 15, 16 years old?
Yeah, well,
Look, times are hard. It's hard to find a man like that. I mean, he's got brains, he's got understanding, he cares. There's not enough. And then I had my daughter who needed a man like this.
Well, you decided that, not. See, this is another thing. You tell her the way she's supposed to think. And she doesn't like being told what to think, because now she married a guy who does the same thing. Okay, so you're setting up failure for your daughter.
I'm learning. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm human.
Okay, well, I'm going to call you guys back later. That was a very good conversation. Let's have Nick and James come in. Okay. Nick and James, okay. So now, having observed all this, it sounds to me that you guys both are kind of like want power and control over your wives. And also the fact that Nick is a little bit more of a free spirit, James, and is more well-liked by the family, the German family, the Benz and all those people over there than you are, and you have resentment towards Nick. And you wanted to go out and try and find a prettier wife after he found Audrey, and a lot of shit's going on between the two. You guys going to talk about that?
It is not that the family does not appreciate me. It is that they do not appreciate me and all that I can do yet. But we don't let these tactics done by Herr Skov here try to tear us away from each other. We are supposed to be joined at the heart. We are brothers. And
Yeah. No, I know. It's not a problem. I understand, and it's what he said isn't wrong. It's not going to tear us apart. It's not wrong. The family likes me more. It's not a bad thing for me.
I wouldn't say that they like you more. It's just that they
They what? Appreciate me more? You want to say?
No, I did not say that. You are putting words in my mouth.
Look,
What's more?
I'm not the one who alienated the family. I don't do weird things at the family gatherings, okay?
Is that why you don't want to travel, James? You don't want to go to Germany because your daughter,
No,
your
want
wife
to
wants
go to Germany now. Are you kidding me? Do you have the plane? You have the tickets? I would go immediately.
Right, but you won't let Amanda go with you because you want her to stay home.
No, that's the one country I said that we should be going to.
So do it then. Do it then. Go. You've had all these years. Go. Why not go? You make fun of me. You say, "Oh, why do you talk like that?" And then you started doing it. You've never been to Germany. At least I've been there. Okay, what are you doing?
I have been to. How dare you tell me? You tell me that I haven't paid homage and patronage to our great legacy and the Benz legacy. And I learned more German than I am further on Duolingo than you, pal.
Okay. That's fine. I'm fine. That's fine. I understand. You know the language better than me. Oh, okay, whatever. But the family likes me more. Okay? You went when we were children, and then they stopped hanging out with you after your Scheiße in the sink. Okay? James, we were not that young. We were children, but we were not that young, okay? You should not have done
We
that.
were brought up into the culture.
No, we were not. Not that culture. Okay? We went there. You did not respect their culture. It's fine.
All right.
It's okay.
Can I stop this? Did you just say he shit in the sink?
Yeah.
It was not
James,
my proudest
what?
moment.
Yeah, we were okay. I'll let him tell it if you want, but I don't
know if I want to hear the story. I don't need to hear him shitting in the sink.
There was a purpose, okay?
There was not a purpose.
Allow me to explain, please.
Yeah, go, yeah.
It's up. Okay, we went to a very famous beer hall where Audrey was dancing, and yes, I was there. Okay, that's how this happened, and she did her dance, and yes, we had a little too much Hell's beer and Dunkel beer and every kind of German beer in between.
Yeah.
And yes, okay, it was my first time. I was getting drunk, and I asked for the boys' room, but I wasn't that well accomplished with the language at that time, and I found myself in the kitchen. And I was so drunk I couldn't see, and I went to the next thing that looked like a urinal and a stall, and it wasn't the stall. It was actually where they prepped the food, and I pulled my pants down and
evacuated the whole place.
Look,
yes.
This was a German bar where she did the bottling, and it was in Florida. That does not constitute. You were in Germany.
It was real Germany.
It said Little Germany. It was Little Germany in Florida.
It was still Germany. It was like an embassy.
Nine. We
Oh
had
my
family over from Germany. He thought it was the real thing. Okay.
It was
That's
the
why
real.
he does
It
not
was
want
real.
to-
Look at you two are
that's
from
why he doesn't want to
Scottsdale, for
go.
Christ's sake. You're just talking with German accent. You just because you have German ancestors doesn't mean you.
I have been to Germany. I've been there. That's why I talk like this. I don't know what these
Just going to try to
imposters do.
throw that in my face all the time.
You
Yeah.
could go. You're an
Look.
adult. Go then.
You
You know
look.
so much German, Mr. Duolingo. Go.
Yeah, going to Little Germany
It's a
doesn't
long
count.
plane ride, okay? I don't know if I can hold my blood. Don't you see? I'm still suffering
They
from
have
the
bathrooms on planes.
shitting episode where that it's been following me. That's why I cannot travel. I'm terrified that it's going to happen again.
It did happen again. It happened again. It happened again in one of our rooms in the back. We had some serving some stuff. There's a big platter of shit
We
in our
don't know
sink.
who did that.
We
We don't know who did that.
We'll check the ring
There's
camera.
homeless people out there. They could have done it too.
Okay. All right. I don't know what's up with
Anybody,
you.
yeah.
Okay. Listen, you two Germans from Scottsdale, I'll call you back later. Okay. Audrey and Pamela. Okay. So there's obviously a lot of baggage between you two, Audrey and Pamela. Audrey, hates her mother now because of the divorce. And you got a restraining order against the father. Then you married the dean at the school,
Yes, I do.
who, you met because Audrey got in trouble because of her drinking and smoking and acting out. So why don't you two talk this out? Because obviously you don't see each other much anymore. We appreciate you both being on the show.
Audrey, I think you're the most wonderful person in the whole world. I love you with all my heart. What can I do to help you, daughter? What can I do?
It's a little too late, Mom. Maybe you could have asked that, I don't know, 27 years ago, maybe? Like,
It's never too late to start over. You've got to start somewhere.
did you see this from like some Oprah magazine?
No, sweetheart.
No.
I've been watching and following you for a long time, and I want the best for you. These German people are not right for you, and dancing like you're dancing, it's not giving you. You have a large brain, a huge brain. You can make a difference in the world.
You know what? I'm tired of using my brain to keep this family together. Maybe I used my brain too much when I was supposed to be a kid. Now I get to be finally a kid. And for once, I met a man who lets me do that. Sure, he has some rules that some may find a little strict.
Rules?
But
Rules?
Yeah.
Like what?
So I need to cook every night, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So every time of the
Sure.
day. But also, he lets me
Going back to what, the
pursue-
60s? Seriously.
I thought you said you wanted to see how you can help me. Maybe let me finish.
I'll give you some more time, okay? I'll listen.
Oh, are you listening to understand?
Yes, I'll do my best.
Interesting. That didn't happen before. But he's letting me do my passion, which is I'm competing with these bitches here. I'm tired of, I see Jessica granola, I see Elizabeth granola. Audrey's granola is here, and he has helped me write a cookbook. Like, and can now make money off a cookbook and be set. Like,
That's wonderful.
yes.
When is it going to be published?
Now you care.
Well, this is the first I've heard of it.
Well, whenever I would cook something for you when I was 15, you would literally say, "This looks like a pile of shit. Go to your fucking room." You remember that?
But you learned, apparently you learned quite well.
Yeah. Perfect. Just the right language to tell your child. So that way she's scarred for life, doesn't trust anybody, doesn't feel like she has a voice. So now she turns to granola.
Yeah, but when you
Done with
pat someone
Jessica.
on the back when it's a pile of crap, then they think it's good. But you took advantage of the situation and you succeeded. No one can do better than that. You're bright.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
why don't you
what
tell her
else?
more about that when she was younger instead of putting her down? And I think you might be doing a little play acting here for the show, Pamela, because the picture we've seen of you is you're very controlling and you're telling everybody how they're supposed to think, which is what you did to your daughter Audrey, and which is why she rebelled.
I don't consider it that, but we can go there if you want. All
Well,
right.
so you just went there. You just got defensive. You see, you got all defensive
Yeah,
again. And
backtracked on. I'm sorry.
Okay, Audrey. So why don't you tell me what you want to do today? What's going to make
Well,
you happy?
You know what? Here's a picture of my mom. It's her mugshot. It's her smoking fucking crack every time we would go night-night. Look, that's her. She's a stick.
And you know that's what that was,
shit.
right?
What was that?
And you sure you know what that was? Because
Yes.
you always know everything about everything, don't you? Your mouth opens on everything all the time. You think you know it all.
You always had an issue with me. These moms with jealousy of their daughter, like, this is why we go to therapy, so that way we don't put our issues on other people. You need to go because I know you had issues with your mom. Don't put that on me. I'm going to make my motherfucking granola, and my German husband is going to love me dancing on him and sprinkle that fruit in that bowl.
Look, you're different from everyone, and I definitely know that, but you should be able to stand up and walk the walk because your brain is far above everybody else around you.
Okay, well, thank you, ladies. I'll bring you back a little bit later. I want to bring out Amanda and Michael, their brother and sister. And obviously, Michael has some issues with Amanda because she doesn't like her German husband, and that he won't let her travel, and he's very controlling. So, you guys want to talk about that?
Oh, sis.
That wine they have back there is good, Michael. You should try some.
You know me, I don't drink. But
you should start.
That's not true. But I'm not going to drink here for this while we're supposed to be dealing with our problems. But you do you. I think that this guy's really not good for you. But I told you that a long time ago. But really, like, yeah, he's just. Why?
Why do I have to hear from you? I hear from everybody else. Why can't you just support my decision? You don't know what he does on the other side. He puts on this front that he's some big bad, like, this person for me, but he's actually a big teddy bear, and treats me like a princess. And if
doesn't the fact that you're hearing it from everybody, Amanda, doesn't that tell you something that it's not just me? It's coming from everywhere.
That's because you don't see what I see. When he's at home, he's like a big cuddle bear, like doo doo and boo boo, like.
Oh no.
All right, so looks like we just lost her for a second. Let's bring James in to talk to you. It's okay, Audrey. We'll bring you back in a second. Amanda, I mean. James, come in. He's this, Amanda's brother has some real issues with you, so maybe you guys can talk it out right now because she thinks it's wrong. Okay, James, stop drinking the German beer, okay?
It's not. It's nicht, nein, oh, fuck it. It's not German. It's got English words on.
Okay.
I don't know.
Thank you. He lost the accent. Oh my God, I can talk to him. I can't take him serious when he's walking around using that accent like he's so fake. Thank you for being your real self, at least. I don't understand you, bro. Why can't you take my sister around the world like she wants to go? Why is it only Germany?
Have you ever, like, really wanted to, like, fit in so badly that, like, you give every part of yourself just up so that you could just be, like, liked by other people?
No, I don't get that feeling. I'm sorry. Just not something I've ever been through. Especially not enough to.
Well, it sucks.
I can't imagine.
It really sucks. Don't do it. All right. Like, I'm from Scottsdale, and I love Amanda. But there's a problem.
Good.
There's a problem. In I don't know if you heard of that Germany story you heard where Little Caesars, actually it was like a Little Caesars, not really Little Germany, where I shit myself.
Yeah.
And the problem was that I actually shit myself on purpose to cover up the fact that Amanda's dance was just so, Audrey's dance, I got confused. Audrey's dance was just so exciting that right there in the restaurant. And I had to clean myself up somehow. And I said, since I made a mess in the front, I just also made a mess in the back. And then I had to get clean somehow. So I hope the health inspectors weren't there that day, because
failing grade for sure.
That they would have not passed then.
Listen, man, you got to take my sister traveling. She wants to see the world.
Oh, dude, I'm so scared. No,
and not just Germany.
No. I've never been. Okay.
I understand, but
fucking been.
You can't just only want to go to Germany. You have to be willing to go everywhere.
It would just be so much easier if the whole world.
All right, well, listen, I'll let you guys kind of regroup for a second. James,
Why did Germany just take over the world?
Okay, James, we have a crying blanket in the back for you. Okay, if you want to go get that. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Amanda, why don't you, if you could come out here, Amanda, with Audrey.
I want to go home.
Yeah, okay, he's a mess. Okay, and Amanda, if you want to, is Amanda still here? It looks like she's lost the internet. Oh, that's terrible.
No, I gave her a bottle of wine.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Amanda. Okay, Amanda, if you can come on back out here for a second. Okay, so you two, I did notice that.
I'm struggling.
If you two want to talk about your German husbands, and because obviously you both want more and you're not getting what you want, so maybe talk on the show. What could you do to get what you want so your husbands will let you do more?
Oh, my head's spinning a little bit. Did you see that wine that's from Paris or in France? I just want to go to Paris one day. Why can't we just have people who just our men just take us places?
Nick won't let me go to France either. I can go to Miami because that's where he met me, was Miami. And then fucking Germany.
I know. What the fuck about Germany? God.
Oh,
Germany,
you know what?
We should take a trip to Germany and then
let's go ourselves.
Yes.
And you know what? You know what would really hurt them?
What?
We say we're together.
Did you tell them about our high school day or something?
No, I've always wanted to, just to throw it back at him. I can't.
I don't think you should.
Why?
I would love to go on a trip with you.
Like what kind of trip?
I don't know. Maybe catch up like old times. I just need someone. I need someone that I like. And I like you, Audrey. I like you. I like who you are. I like when you sit with me and talk to me. I know we both have problems, but you're the only person I can actually sit there and like enjoy your company. I like you, Audrey.
You would have been such an amazing bottle girl that like I would have been friends with you. So that's like really good for you. Should we?
Would you go with me to Germany?
Is this going to be like a fun trip, not a girls' trip? Like a watch what happens live kind of thing? I don't know. It'd be really fun. We could do some things together that the boys would be like, ooh, they did that? And I could say, I did. And I made her happy. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, I catch what you're putting. You're putting down. I'm picking up.
What are you picking up?
You.
No. It's gone to a whole nother level. Well, thank you, ladies. You can go back in the green room now, and I'm sure
A lot.
get a little crazy back there. Let's bring Pamela out here with Nick. So, Nick, you know, Pamela had never wanted you to marry her daughter, and she
No.
made that really weird comment at your wedding. And do you want to address that right now?
Oh, I feel like I've addressed it a few times. You know, Pam, I don't understand what the problem is with me. You know, I feel like I'm a very representative young man, and I'm a good fit for your daughter. I think that, you know, honestly, she's, I'm the, how do I put this nicely? I'm about the best that she can get. So I think that that's, you know, very good, because I'm right there at the very top, you know.
Look, Nick, you and James are like an American cult. German crappers is what you guys are. I don't
German crappers,
understand
that's-
anything about you guys. You
Okay.
guys don't make any sense.
Well, you don't ask questions. What would you like to know about us? You've never taken the time to get to know me. You just said, you looked at me and you said, wow, that is somebody that I cannot trust. And, you know, I feel like I'm thrown
It's
right
all
back to
pretend
right
with
to
you.
the
Are you even
know?
listening to yourself?
No, I'm not listening to myself. You're trying
You
to listen.
should.
Okay,
Take
well,
time.
let me listen to myself. Oh, yes. Okay, let me reflect. It made sense,
And
yes.
are you getting the nothingness? It's pretend.
Okay,
Well,
let me jump in here.
I'll-
Pamela, you don't like Nick because he looks like your ex-husband.
I can't
That's why you
stand it.
don't like it. And
Husband
you
is
saw
German.
Nick and you said, "Why have this guy marry my daughter? Because now I'm going to be reminded of my ex-husband."
See, there we go. I remind your daughter of your ex-husband too. You see, do you know that he watches your daughter strip?
And that worries me. What father does that?
Okay, well, why does it worry you that I look like him? You should be talking to him. Maybe call the police. I don't know.
Well, do you think that just going through and doing what her father does, watching her dance nude, is a good thing?
I'm not her father. I'm supporting her career.
But you look so much like him, and he's there with you. You
I
know
have
him.
never met the man. Okay?
You've seen him. You know he's there. Doesn't that like
I've seen
upset
him
you?
in dark, shady pictures. She's told me he's there, but every time I get there, he's gone. Miraculously, he's gone by the time. Does she send you pictures? Do you warn him that I'm coming and we're not supposed to meet? Is it some clandestine thing?
No, it's just something that a father's not supposed to be there.
I agree.
Don't
So
you
why
wanna
is it a
protect
problem?
her?
I look, anyway, we're going nowhere. We're going nowhere. This is what it always is. I look
This
like
is-
somebody that you don't like.
That's
Oh,
exactly
no.
right. It's
Oh,
a
no.
nothing. You're not getting anything.
Yes. Okay. I think that the problem is that I'm not getting it. I'm just not understanding it. Like you don't understand me. You think that I'm part of a cult, and I'm not part of a cult. Okay? Find me a cult
Don't
leader. Find me the
pretend.
Kool-Aid. You don't have it.
You're just pretending. She
not
needs a man. Someone who cares about her.
I care. What do you mean somebody who cares about her? I care so much about her. You've never seen you've never bothered to try to give a shit about our relationship.
I've tried everything. Neither one of you listen to me. And you get into this little corner and you do this weirdo things.
So for instance, 2 Christmases ago, when instead of coming to Christmas, we invited you over to have a nice Christmas party with us. But instead of coming over, what you did is you packaged up all the bones from your Thanksgiving meal and you sent them to us. And you said, "Oh, hope you have a nice Christmas." What was that? Why was that like, "Oh, let's patch things up"? What is that about? You're a psychopath.
No, you have an animal. You have a dog in the house.
They were
Why can't I
old.
give best to the dog? You guys don't
Why
need
couldn't you
anything
have shown
from me.
up, sent a Christmas card, anything? You don't try. You don't like me, so you don't try anymore. I see why your daughter doesn't like you. I see why Audrey has a very big problem with you and why she likes me. Not just because I look like her father, but maybe because I'm actually there for her, unlike her father and unlike you.
You are
apparently.
dictating her life.
Okay,
I'm not trying to.
well, she wants to have her life dictated because it's what you did to her, Pamela. So you go back to whatever the parent. It's a continual, just goes back and forth. It's a cycle that you've
See,
created.
she's got such a hard head.
Okay, so Pamela, I saw that. Pamela, you're going to have to take that finger and go backstage for a second, okay? Maybe get that finger cleaned up, okay? Because I'm going to have Audrey come out here with Amanda and James. You stay out here, Nick. Okay, I want all 4 of you out here right now because I don't know if you guys knew this, Let's get them all larger for me so I can see them all wonderful. Okay, James. James, you might want to hear this. That both of your wives are planning a trip to Germany where they're going to have lesbian sex and get all hot and heavy. And they actually did have sex in high school. I don't know how many times, but they inferred on the show live that they did have a moment in high school, obviously before they met you guys.
Why are you telling our business?
Well, because that's the show's stories of betrayal. This betrayal is very deep, and I just thought we might as well put it right on the air right now in front of everybody, because they would have found out when they watched the television show, because
James
you're on.
like it anyways.
Okay.
James.
James, don't poop. James, do not shit in your pants.
It's so hard right now. It's just, it came at me with all these.
Oh my God. Gracious.
Yeah.
At least Audrey would probably let me see elephants.
I see why you want to get away from him. Audrey,
Well.
I can't believe you'd cheat on me without telling me.
Are there napkins or anything?
Oh,
now?
While we're here, Nick, did
No,
you run
frankly, Nick, I don't care anymore. I just want to take
I
somebody
could just
to
really
France,
use a
and I'm never gonna
napkin.
go to France with them.
Can we get the services?
Okay, hold on to yourself for a second. James, hold on for a second. Audrey, did you want to respond to Nick because you're cheating on Nick? Okay, hold on to yourself. Hold on. Oh, God. Might have to put him on mute. He's a sick man. Okay, Audrey.
It's everywhere.
Okay.
Clean yourself up.
I don't have anything.
Sorry.
This is embarrassing, James.
It's in the
Embarrassing.
back and it's in the front again, just like at the restaurant.
Why did you marry him? I'm related to her. I have to be here. You chose
No,
this.
that's why I have a super.
All right.
I don't do
Okay.
this. Is that not enough? Not
Let's
cheat
bring
on
out
me?
the other two right now. We're going to do our closing number. Okay, it is the whole studio's permeating with some very German poop. Okay, let's go around. Michael, thank you for being on the show. Is there anything you want to say in, say, 30 seconds to a minute before we close out our show?
Yeah, I actually have to admit to something. I've been hiding for quite some time now, and I just want to hope that you all can accept me still for who I am. And in spite of this, and you're probably gonna have a lot of questions, but the truth is that I don't work at a school. I'm a politician.
Oh, that's a terrible thing.
Yeah,
It's the worst thing you could say.
I am a politician, and in being a politician, I am madly in love with my stepdaughter, Audrey.
Oh, my God. Okay, this is really getting very
This is
strange.
the happiest day of my life. I finally get the dad I've always wanted. Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to marry your stepdad and both get divorced. Pamela, do you want to respond to
Oh,
that?
sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Pam, but I had to be honest.
All right, let Pamela respond.
I don't even know what to say about this. This is my daughter. Michael, how could you do this to us? What possessed you to do something like this? This is evil. This is beyond evil. It's taking everything from me.
I'm
Okay.
a politician.
Nick, would you like to respond since you just heard that news?
Yeah. So I'm not getting cheated on. I'm getting left for your stepfather.
Correct.
It's fine. That's okay. That's good. That's good. That's great. I'm not crying. It's because James stinks.
Okay. Amanda, this has all been rather...
I'm very
Great.
confused. I thought Audrey, I called dibs first. We were gonna go, so I need to know, Audrey, are you still down to go with me?
Yeah, but like, do I call you Dad or Daddy or what do I call you now, Michael?
Daddy works.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I gotta ask Daddy if I can go on the trip, or he can come with us.
No.
What do you
Yeah,
think?
No.
That's my sister, so no. But you
Oh.
guys can definitely.
You're
Yeah, we're
so
not
right.
doing that.
What
I'm
Oh,
do
just
my.
I
saying now, Michael. Our parents choose you now. I can't. I'm gonna go get another bottle of wine.
Okay, this has been Stories of Betrayal. Thanks for watching, everybody. And that's our show. Let's introduce our cast, starting with Michael, his first show with us, who had a little zinger there at the end.
Yeah, I thought that would be fun, something a little bit different. So.
Well, it certainly was. Pamela.
It was a lot of fun, and thank you guys for letting me participate.
And Stinky James.
Talk about a great new fucking album name. I love it. Good job.
And he's a method actor, so he really did shit in his pants. Nick.
I'm not from Scottsdale.
And you're not German. Audrey.
I'm too socially anxious to be a bottle girl. One of these days I will.
Yeah, maybe next show we'll just have bottle girls on the show. Amanda.
And I still got my favorite people, Audrey and James.
Well, wave goodbye. We will see you all in 4 weeks with a brand new show. It might be 5. No, I think it's be 4 weeks, maybe 4 or 5 because of Easter. We'll see. Okay. And stay with us, Michael. Everybody stay with me. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching tonight.